Kings 2. It is I, the Golden Joeblivion. Almost forgot my name there. That would have been very embarrassing. Almost forgot my name. And we're back with Lord Joseph, the tenacious Lord of the Golden Tooth. Last episode, the past few recent episodes, I feel like not a lot has really happened. I mean, it's only been 2. The second episode, we had a rebellion where we almost lost and almost had the king demand our head, but we somehow bugged our way out of that. I mean, we didn't really do anything. The game more or less kind of spared us, but we've been kind of laying low the past couple of episodes, and I feel like we need to begin the subversion once again because, I mean, we're already halfway through the series and we really haven't made any progress towards taking over the Rock and establishing a bloodline, stuff like that. I mean, we're a fifth of the way there, but in all honesty, we need to go a lot further if we're ever going to want to accomplish these mad schemes of mine. If we don't accomplish it, it's also fine. Apparently, just watching the day-to-day stuff for a certain, custom house is also entertaining for people. But last episode, we had a new, a legitimate heir to the Golden Tooth and House Redclaw, Gareth Redclaw. And before that, it was our daughter, Leona Redclaw. Now, something that's interesting is all of our children are coming out with golden blonde hair. And I think that's because the Lannister bloodline is at the top of the list of bloodlines. So I think it actually gets priority. Again, I don't know for sure. I want to keep having kids so we can continue testing this out. But we could very well have all golden-haired children just because the first bloodline takes precedence. Because we have the Lannister bloodline has strong seed, and the Reyne bloodline has strong seed, and maybe the one on top takes precedence. I don't really know. Something else I've also realized is that we can actually plot for a claim on the Kingdom of the Rock, which doesn't really help us. Not really, because in order to, if we get a claim, we would have to start a faction, and because we have the just trait, it's very difficult for us to do anything related to the factions, because all the king has to do is say, hey, by the way, remember, you can't conspire against your king, and our character is just gonna kind of go, yeah, you know what, we really can't, because it's not a very honorable thing to do. Even though we're not honorable, we're just. So not really sure the requirements, but I think just is one of those good traits that will prevent us from being able to scheme or conspire. So something to keep in mind for the future. We still do have factions growing, though, and the Prince Lucien for the Rock faction is still quite large. If you guys remember, King Lauren is a pretty bad ruler. Pretty terrible so far. He does have an heir, Prince Jaime. Yes, we were betrothed to him. We betrothed Leona to him, but then we decided to back out of that betrothal because, unfortunately, at the time, we had only one child, and it would have been the end of House Redclaw. So we broke that betrothal. We arranged a new marriage. Celia still is not pregnant. We're trying to sway our wife now, right? Yes, because we're trying to get her to fall in love with us, because our current ambition is to fall in love, which will give us a bonus to diplomacy. But what I wanted to show you guys, where is it? Go to the Kingdom of the Rock. We can plot for a claim. Rally support amongst the other vassals of King Lauren of the Rock in an attempt to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of the Rock. God willing, you may someday become their new liege. I don't know what the odds are of this actually working. It's not that far-fetched. I mean, we are technically part of House Lannister. We are a bastard brother, half-brother of the current king. So it's not that unheard of. I mean, but then again, we are a bastard and we were legitimized, so our claim is weaker. Actually, we have no claim as of right now, but our claim, in theory, would be weaker than all of their, Lannister royal bloodline. Something else you need to take into account is that because we have the Lannister bloodline, it grants a traditional claim on the Kingdom of the Rock. However, we've not gotten that option yet. I think it's an event that fires off randomly. I don't really know how to get it to trigger or anything like that, but I do want to actually see what kind of support we would have if we were to plot for a claim. So we got 53. How many people would join us? Balon is the Master of Whisperers, and he would not join us. Political concerns versus King Lauren. Opinion of King Joseph. Opinion of Lord Joseph. Oh, opinion of King Lauren is a positive. Opinion of Lord Joseph is a positive. Okay, so he's more concerned about political ramifications. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But I do want to see what kind of support we would get. Ooh. Do I have a double up here? Put the plot into motion by attempting to fabricate a claim. Put the plot into motion by attempting to fabricate. Yeah, it is the same. It is the same, but they have different requirements. Has diplomacy greater or equal to 12? We're not that far off from that one. Right, so if we have shitty diplomacy, here are the requirements. 100% plot power, has a greater or equal to 5 has the trait Black Brother. Well, we're not a Black Brother. Has greater or equal to 5 plot backers. If we have greater than 12 diplomacy, we only need 3 backers and 75%. One of these must be true. Army size is greater or equal to 25% of King Lauren. Is the vassal with the strongest power base. Interesting. Well, you know, let's get the timer going and see what kind of support we can get for this plot. We've got House Reyne on our side. We have the Septon. Oh, 92! Come on, 92! That's so close. A rumor about a spy sneaking around in my own castle was confirmed this morning when I caught them red-handed. I will kill them with my bare hands. That is what Redclaws would do. Okay, so as I think Josh Street pointed out in one of the episodes previous, explaining, or somebody, I can't remember people's fucking names. I can't remember people's fucking names, but somebody explained to me in a kind of a roleplay sense why we're not getting claims on Riverrun, and it's because Lady Celia herself has no claims. Duh, obvious. I'm stupid. I should. So, okay, so for you all and for myself going forward, if you want claims through your wife or your spouse, they need to have the claims before you get married. They don't spontaneously get it. I mean, certain circumstances could make it happen, but generally the claims they're going to have they're going to have before they get married to you. So, if we go to the High Lordship of Riverrun and we look under the claimants, Winifred Tully, she has a claim, and it actually says here, we claim. And then Brynden Tully has a strong claim, can be inherited by successor. Sorry, I just got distracted. I just realized that our wife is the heir to Riverrun. I so desperately want to plot to kill him now. I want to plot to kill Lord Edmund, because if he dies and he has no children, our wife inherits Riverrun, which means our son, Gareth Redclaw, would inherit the Golden Tooth and Riverrun. And I think what would happen is Riverrun would just automatically fall into the rock, and we would become as powerful as House Reyne. Now, what are the odds that we could actually kill Lord Edmund? Form an alliance, plot to kill. Yeah, it's probably, he's probably, well, he is dishonorable, though. Known murderer, uncivilized dueler, break non-aggression pact. Would make us a truce breaker, so we can't do that. We can't do that. Damn it. Celia, yes. Yes. Betrothed can marry. Lyra Lefford, oh yeah, go ahead and allow that. So, I mean, maybe we'll get lucky, and Edmund Tully will have no children. Why does Manisa Tully not inherit? That's really weird. Line of succession. So, his second-born daughter... Okay, so Manisa Tully's baby here might throw off the line of inheritance. But for some reason, for the High Lordship of Riverrun, it says it's going to be our wife, and then it's going to be Gareth Redclaw. And then it's going to be Torrin Blackwood. You know why? Is I don't think there are any male Tullys. Because there's no male Tullys, the line of succession goes through Celia and goes to our son Gareth. If Manisa Tully gives birth to a male Tully, I think that ruins our chances. What are the odds that we can kill her? Okay, so here's something we can do that's going to be very dishonorable. But just hear me out. We can invite... Oh, wait. Now we can't. Manisa Tully. We can invite her to our realm. And then we can kill her. We probably won't be able to, but it is an option. Let's move her here for now. Invite her to our court, just so that she's close at hand. And when her son is born... Maybe he'll have an accident? How old is Lord Edmund? He's 39. And he's a drunkard. Okay, and he's fat. That doesn't affect his health. But being a drunkard does. Alright, so we'll invite our wife's sister to our court, and when she gives birth, I accept your gracious invitation. Excellent. Good. Maybe I should write a letter to Lady Celia. Yes, let's appease her. Yeah, I don't know if we really need this plot. This plot's really not that important. Lady Celia has not responded to my letter. Okay, well, she's a bitch. Anyways, doesn't really matter. Are we teaching our son? We are teaching our son, Gareth. Who is teaching Leona? Ariana. Is that wise? She's conscientious. Okay, maybe we should be training her. Maybe we should. I was kind of hoping Ariana would teach her some of her intrigue skills, but it doesn't really seem to be working. Doesn't seem to be working. Shit. So she still is on her martial focus, right? I'm thinking maybe we'll do... Maybe the ladies of House Redclaw will do intrigue, and the males will do... martial? I don't know. I don't know. I'm all over the place as far as the consistency of training our children. I wonder if Lady Celia would appreciate learning more about the benefits of hard work. Yeah, sure. Let's try to convince her to be more of a hard worker. All right. Manisa Tully. Okay, plots are a lot... she answered the... Yes, excellent. Get our wife to like us a little bit more. Yeah, but yeah, chances are of killing her are a lot higher. Okay, she's giving birth. Please be a daughter. Please be a daughter. Please be a daughter so we don't have to murder you. All right. No! No! Clarence Tully. No! Okay, so did that affect... Okay, it did affect the line of inheritance. So essentially, the line of inheritance is looking for boys. And I think that's because they've got the agnatic, cognatic inheritance. So daughters can inherit, but only if there are no eligible males. And now they have an eligible male. But I think he's gonna have a tragic accident. This is so evil of me. I can't believe I'm doing that. Well, you know what? We're not kind. We're not kind. Not kind. And we're only just. We're probably gonna lose that trait if we attempt to murder someone in our court unjustly. But maybe being just is getting in the way. Maybe we need to let go of that trait so that we can fulfill our ambitions. Maybe. Or this could, this could be the beginning of the downfall of Lord Joseph the Tenacious. I want Riverrun. I want it. All right, so we're gonna plot to kill ya. We're gonna plot to kill ya. Because I want Riverrun. I want Gareth Redclaw to inherit Riverrun. Let's see, who's on our side? We've got Lord Girion of Nuns Deep, Septon Osbert, Benton Lake, our Castellan, our friend, our Spymaster, Miranda. Okay. Well, there's a lot of people that are willing to join us, and there are even more. Excellent. Excellent. 300%! Jesus. My co-conspirator Ariana has managed to get to one of the maids near Clarence for a princely sum. She has agreed to solve our little problem for us. So devious. Ooh, Darlessa. Well, I'm sorry. It's sad to see you have a stillborn. That sucks. Fabulous. All right, I don't think they'll be able to trace this back to us, so we'll see how well this works. Very interesting why the plot power seems to go up. Oh, man. Anyway, something I do want to say is it's interesting to me that it's easier to plot to kill people when they're newborns, which I guess makes sense because, the newborn can't really protect themselves. They need to be protected by other people. And if you can convince someone to take them out, then it's really hard for them to escape. Success. Clarence was smothered with a pillow by the maid we had bribed. She wasn't caught, and no one has any reason to place blame on us. This world is too cruel for children, That's sort of karma right there. That kind of karma is I wouldn't be surprised if the same thing happened to Gareth now, just because of karma. But I like to imagine that our spy master wouldn't allow that to happen. Anyways, Clarence is no longer a problem. He is gone. Now, what does it say? What died under suspicious circumstances? This world truly is a cruel place. And the inheritance falls back to us. Mwah. Now, the problem here is if Lord Edmund gets his new wife, Megan, pregnant, she is 30, so she's getting kind of up there in age, and she wants to have a daughter, so that means she gets a bonus to fertility. But I think the game kind of... Well, no, it's 50-50 whether or not they have a boy or a girl. House Tully might find itself being replaced by House Redclaw due to mere circumstance. And, let's be honest, some backroom shenanigans. But yes, our wife will inherit. If we could just kill this guy. We can't. We can't. We don't have enough plot power. But if we could, Riverrun would fall into the hands of our wife. I already said that. Why am I explaining this again? Anyways, we stand on the precipice of just naturally inheriting, well, with a little bit of maneuvering, okay? A little bit. And we didn't lose just or anything because we had so much support outside of ourselves. So we really owe Ariana one there. Maybe we can send her a gift. Send her a gift. Ah! Good, just a little elbow nudge, like, good job there. Good job. Okay, so Riverrun is gonna fall into the hands of House Redclaw, which will... They own Turnbridge, right? Oh yeah. It'll add a nice chunk of land to the rock and to our personal demesne. Well, Gareth's personal demesne. Gareth Redclaw. Excellent. And then with that power, will we be able to overthrow the kingdom? Maybe. Maybe we should keep plotting. Because if we can just lose the just trait, then I think we can go back to conspiring. Yeah, can't start any factions or join any. Oh well. It is what it is. Anyways, let's use our study. I think we've written all the books that we can. Or is that with Prince Rhaegar? I forget. I could not help but overhear the stable master in a apparently it's not courtier. It's courtier. I still think courtier sounds better. But courtier, and a courtier's animated discussion. Alright, approves of justice, thank you. Use our study. Write a book. I shall express my... Okay, for I love you so much, truly, we could maybe get the poet trait, which would be fantastic to have. And it might make our wife fall in love with us. Right, we're gonna write a love poem to our wife, and I'm sure it was harder than you thought, but you managed to finish the poem. Now all that's left to do is to present it. Surely it will impress Celia. It will strengthen our bond. Let's try it. You arrange a perfect opportunity to present the poem in your private quarters. Celia is anxious to hear what is on your mind. You, whom I cannot leave or even briefly forget. You are not exactly the best person to write a poem, but not the worst either. There's an equal chance of success and failure. Oh, shit. Ooh. Well, we've been lucky so far with this episode, so 50% chance your relationship strengthens. She is offended. You whom I cannot leave or even briefly forget. Oh, come on. As you finish reading the poem, you notice the uneasy look on Celia's face. This was a bad idea. She hated the poem. Damn you, woman! Damn you. Alright. Well, that was a botched effort. Apparently, we will not be a poet this time. We're no Prince Rhaegar. We're not Prince Rhaegar. This book shall be about the accomplishments of my house. Shall I express my views on the Faith of the Seven? Let's do this. I mean, when we write the book where we express our opinions about the Faith of the Seven, we can maybe get the Mystic trait, which I don't really know if that's really a great trait to have. Let's see if Celia will spend some time with us. Woman. Damn you, woman. Still in the line of succession. I like it. All right, and Megan is now 30. She looks nice and old. Finally talking private. Excellent. I tried to be conciliatory, but we simply couldn't agree to an agreement. What is it that we... Kind versus envious. So really the only difference between the two of us is that she's kind and we're envious, which apparently envy is the opposite of kind, as far as, like, virtues and vices go. Didn't know that. We probably should also... Also, we're diligent, whereas she's lazy. Not a good, Ooh, what is this? So we got into disagreement. I must endeavor to be patient and concede her points. We must agree to disagree. We could sway her, but we lose 75 prestige, and this is because we're patient. Do it. Do it. We need to do everything we can to get her on our side after we read her that disaster of a poem. Sir Gawain Corbray has been a leal and able servant. Okay. Mild illness. I shall agree to arrange this reward. Yeah, do it. He wants an honorary title. What kind of... we have no titles to give you. Sorry, man. A message about a plot. We would like you to back our plot to kill King Lauren the Imperious. If we kill him, Prince Jaime would take over. Lord Kellen of Case. Well, what is the line of inheritance? The line of succession. So if we wanted to just inherit the Kingdom of the Rock naturally without going to war, we would have to kill Prince Jaime, we would have to kill Prince Lorien, we would have to kill Prince Lucien, and we'd have to kill Rolf Lannister. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of Lannisters to kill. And our intrigue is not terrible, but it's also not the best. Back your plot to kill King Loren. I mean, the worst he can do, the worst King Loren can do, is tell us, hey, stop that shit. And then if we refuse to, then he can imprison us. Just being a part of a plot isn't grounds for arrest, imprisonment. It's if you're leading the plot, if you're actually leading the plot. So I mean, damn it. Lord Jaime would be easier to overthrow as well. Shit, fine. Fine. It's like every other episode we flip-flop from being a Lannister loyalist to being a subversive force within the Kingdom of the Rock. Damn. Alright, anyways. I wanted to... Ooh, uh-oh. Are we the only ones as a part of this plot? Plot power, I don't know. The history of the deeds of your dynasty is finally complete. I am certain it will bring honor to my family. Here's hoping. Alright, ooh. Defending against Storm King Argilac in his de jure war over Blackwater Bay, and your wife is still not pregnant, right? Nope, but she is a falconer now. Excellent. Okay, so line of inheritance has changed. He must have changed the rules of inheritance within his own realm. He saw that Lord Edmund saw what was happening, and he realized that House Tully was going to lose Riverrun to House Redclaw in the Rock. And so he changed the line of succession. But here's the thing. Sir Brynden Tully is in our court. At least I believe he is. Yes, he's in our court, and he may suffer an accident, just like his newborn babe Clarence Tully did. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will have to be in the next episode. Ending this one a little bit short because I've got more work to do on the custom Joeblivion house. But if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, comment, and share the video. I have been the Golden Joeblivion. This has been Lord Joseph the Tenation, the not-so-just Lord of the Golden Tooth. But don't tell anybody, that's a secret. And until next time, I will see you all later.